Back in Hermitcraft Season 6, there was a war between Grian and Doc, and it was all over something kind of stupid, but what it did show was the Hermit's redstone abilities, and one of the real eye-catchers from this was a fire arrow rocket barrage dispenser of doom from Team Doc. It worked super effectively, and it never got a tutorial, so that's my plan today. Quick list of materials here for those who want to know, and let's get started. So here it is. This is it in a creative world. I've just moved it over from the Hermitcraft server, and what it is basically just this dispenser fires all the arrows at this wooden trapdoor, and they catch fire because this is technically close enough for it to become a fire arrow. And then once there's enough built up on there, you press this button and it activates a TNT clock, which dispenses a load of TNT here, and it just sends it flying into the sky like you saw in that clip earlier. So it looks really complicated, I know, with all the comparison things, but it's a lot more simple, and I'll try and make it as easy as I can to understand. First thing you're going to want to do is just place a block down like this, and then put a dispenser on top of it like that, and then break that block, and then put a block on the corner like this so that it looks just diagonal. And then you're going to want to run a input of a repeater into the side and put it to 4 ticks, and then place a piece of redstone here and put a repeater again to 4 ticks. Now that was a little bit quick, so I'll just let you give a second to copy all of this down. Next, you want to come to this green block and place a orange block or any other color and just put it over here to this corner. Place a sticky piston on top of it, followed by an observer facing this way, and just leave that there, and then come over to this dispenser and place a block like that so that you can make an observer clock, and it should look like this when you're done. It doesn't matter about the colors, I'm just doing it for ease of example, so it should look something like this. Then what you're going to do is just break this block and then put a block on top of it with a lever. And then you're going to place 3 dispensers in this configuration like this. So you want to stand just a little bit off this dispenser in the middle on this block here, just next to this repeater, one over, not this one. You want to go on this one and place 3 dispensers, one there, and one on the left. And this is going to be where the water goes, and the TNT is going to get dispensed here. So we're going to put a block there just so that the water doesn't leak out. So this is what it looks like so far. Then once you've done that, you're going to get some water out, and you're going to put that straight in the middle, followed by a piece of redstone dust in this corner just next to this green block. Next, you want to come over to this side and place a block just next to this piece of redstone like this, and then put your button on top of it. It's important as well that it's a wooden button because it's got a different input time to a stone button does. Then you're going to want to put 2 pieces of redstone just like this next to this repeater, and then get a comparator, and then put it like this and like this, so you're going to make a sort of comparator clock, and then place a block here, followed by a piece of redstone on this corner just like that. Next, you want to come over here and place a piece of redstone just here next to this green block, and then put a repeater here on 4 ticks, followed by a repeater on 1 tick, so it should look something like this. Next, you want to put another block just next to this one, and place a redstone torch above it, and then put a trapdoor, make sure it's facing this way, and just put it on that corner there so that it's facing upwards. So your build should look something like this now. If it doesn't, then just take a minute to pause and go back in the video and correct it. Next, you're going to want to come to this lever and just place 3 blocks like this, just next to it, like so, and then put a sign there and there, doesn't need to have anything on it, just so that it can stop the lava from pouring out. So it should look something like this, and then come out from this middle block 2 over here, and then break this middle one, because this is where your lava is going to go. And then lastly, you want to place your lava just up here above this trapdoor in this gap, and then fill your dispensers, this one with arrows, and then this one with TNT, and that's it done. Now, one other thing to mention is that you can actually fill this with the harming arrows and the poison arrows, which I've done here, and spectral arrows as well if you want to reveal your target. And you just flick this lever again, and then you can see that it activates all of the potion arrows, and then when you're ready, you can send this into the sky again. And you can see that when it flies off, you get all the potion effects, and when it lands, whoever you hit is going to get said potion effect, and it just doubles up because you've got the fire and the potion effect, so they're really going to take a lot of damage when they get hit by this. And that's the machine done. If you've got any more questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.